Hey guys, welcome back to another Python tips and tricks video. In this video we're going to be learning about the eval function. This function interprets a string as code. So what it does, it allows us to run Python code inside Python code. To take an example, if you look at this this line here, this cell here, if I do print 3, so print 3, I'm passing that as a string, but eval will run that as Python code and it'll print out 3. If I do 13, for example, it prints out 13, as you can see. So it's a really powerful and useful function to have and to use, but we just need to be careful with how we use it, as I'll be showing you. Some people use it to parse command line arguments. So let's say I'd like to pass an integer value to my program, Python program or Python script, maybe to read an element from an array or something like that. So when we pass an argument, it'll be as a string automatically, and we have to cast it into an integer. If we do that, if we do something like this, for example, eval sys.argv1, that's the first argument we pass, let's say. If we pass an integer value, it will be seen as an integer, as we saw here. So it'll evaluate to an integer, although it's actually a string. That is fine, nothing wrong with that. But if our program or a Python script, for example, imports the OS package, then if we pass a command from the OS package, then it can be very dangerous and we could lose information. So if the user, for example, passes something like this to remove a file from our system, let's actually create this file. So if I go to my command line, create this file, so I now have this file called ff.txt, and then, like I said, let's assume we're importing the OS package, and then if the user, instead of passing an integer, passes this string, notice I'm doing the backslash to escape a single quote. If I run that, so notice I'm running it via eval. If I go back here and ls ff.txt, the file is not there, so it can be really dangerous. It could actually pose security risks, as you have seen. So just in case we'd like to take an argument and force it into an integer, then maybe perhaps eval is not always the good option to use, and we can use int. Okay, so int sys.argv, and that will be seen as an integer when we pass it an integer. Good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.